Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose. And if you're a returning friend, I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm just gonna be trying on a whole bunch of makeup from the haul that I did previous to this. But before we do get started, please subscribe to my channel for makeup and lifestyle. And also don't forget to click the post notification bell just to be notified when I do upload a new video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I finally got my Estate and Bailey Sarian palette in. I'm really excited to play with it. I do have my Jackie Aina one, which I will probably do a separate video on. I think the palette that I'm going to be using today is this guy right here. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys really quickly, I did go to Sephora the other day. I picked up a few things. I did get the Ole Henriksen Banana Eye Cream, and then I also got the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This stuff does smell really good. It's not as like, oh my god, this smells so good. I'm actually wearing the turquoise one right now. I think that one smells better than this one, but they do both smell really good and they leave the skin feeling really soft. My Sephora eyeliner with the brush tip. This one is super matte. It is the most matte eyeliner I've ever used in my life, and it's only 12 bucks. And I picked up the Milk Matte Stick Bronzer in Baked. This was the lighter one out of the two that I had seen there. We will be chatting a little bit. I'm gonna give a little bit of a life update. Really hope it's not too long because I know that my attention span is like 15 minutes and then I'm done. I'm gonna do something a little different this time. I think I'm gonna go in with the face first. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is literally rubbing off. Look at that. It's rubbing off. Every time that I touch it, it rubs off. Getting all over my hands. Usually you can see it in my videos where I've got sparkles all over my face. So how's everyone doing out there? How are you guys doing? How are you guys holding up? Are you guys working now? Are you guys still inside? Some people have been really sick lately, especially with their kids going back to school, which I personally, I'm not afraid of what's going on. I feel like if you give this thing fear, it'll just get worse. Both me and my son do have asthma, and it's just something that I don't want to like deal with if you were to go back to school in person. Where we're at, my son was supposed to go back to school. It was like pre-K through 3rd grade because scientifically kids that are younger aren't as prone to it as kids that are older or adults. One of the summer school teachers got tested positive for COVID, so they said F it, it's gonna be remote learning from pre-K through 12th grade. And I understand that with, you know, there are working parents and stuff like that, and it would be so hard to work full-time and have to do remote learning. Just imagine all of the people who would have to pay for sitters for that. I am lucky in where I'm a stay-at-home mom and I can do all that. It is very stressful still to try to sit your kid in front of a computer, learn, redo. It's like we're pretty much doing everything. Either way, I feel like being a stay-at-home mom or being a parent who does work full-time, it's gonna be really hard for everyone. But I would rather have my kid home and safe until whenever this blows over, which I don't know if it will. I am actually gonna go in with a foundation that I haven't really shown you guys on my channel. I am gonna be going in with the MAKIAGE Woke Up Like This foundation in 60. I actually really love this foundation. It's not the fullest coverage foundation, but it still works really well, and the color is spot on. It smells really good. It matches really well. It kind of leaves like a natural finish. I love this stuff. It smells so good too. And their brush that I got, this brush works so well. It's the best foundation brush I've ever used. It's one of those foundation brushes that doesn't leave streaks. And when you do buff out your foundation, it buffs it out really well. I'm sure you guys have seen me use this brush in multiple videos. I don't have any current new eyebrow products, so I'm just gonna go in with one I haven't used in a minute. I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Colorstay Brow Creator. Trying to do your brows and concentrate is not the easiest. Oh, okay, hold on. I have an eyebrow product that I was gonna use. Totally forgot that I had it. Shit. This is the L'Oreal Unbelievable Brow. I was thinking about doing like a dedicated video to this though. Should I do a dedicated video? You know what, you guys? I'm gonna skip this because I do want to do like a full day wear test. I want to be able to work out through it, wear it to see how it wears throughout the day. So I am gonna do a dedicated video eyeshadow to this. Now we're gonna get into the eyes, and I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original. I'm just gonna go straight in on my eyes because this is mine. I'm gonna put a little bit on the eyes. This is a very thin consistency, similar to the NARS one that I used to use, which I felt like was giving me my eczema again. Go in with a brush and move this around. Now I'm gonna go in with the Venice Fling Bailey Sarian and Estate Cosmetics collab eyeshadow palette. I may do something that's a little crazy though. I'm gonna go in with the shade Bonfire. It's kind of like a peachy color. Ooh, this is peach. Okay, I don't know how good this is gonna look. I'm hoping it looks fairly decent with what I have in mind. This would make a really pretty blush shade. I said that really weird. Now that I'm looking at this palette looks like a dual purpose palette. You've got your blushes, you've got your highlighter, bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in with roller skates. This is going in the crease, you guys. Yes, this is going in the crease. Ooh, that's a pretty color though. I don't even care that it's not like super highly pigmented right now. It is. I am getting a lot of fallout though. I'm gonna use a little bit of setting spray. So I'm gonna go in with my Milani Fruit Fetish setting spray and put this on my brush, and then I'm gonna spray it a little bit. I just want to see how this works out. Pat it on like that. Oh, way better, just like she said. Like I've said before, I don't mind using shimmers in my crease area. I think I'm actually gonna go in with that peach shade and put it all over my lid. I'm gonna go back in with Bonfire. Yeah, it's not really showing up. Well, maybe just a little bit. You just gotta pack it on. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M562 brush. I need to bring this in a little bit more. Or this color down. That other color got a little bit too high. I'm gonna go in with Ocean Ave. I'm gonna put it just in the center right here, just so that we've got a little bit of something in there. What I'm gonna do now is finish this eye off camera, and then we'll be back to finish the other portions of the eye. All right guys, I'm looking a little crazy right now, but that's fine. I'm gonna go in with the Juvias Place I Am Magic Concealer in 18. So yeah, anyway, so we're talking about school and stuff. We've been really busy lately, and when I say busy, I don't mean with school stuff. You know, we gotta get our kids prepared for school, which obviously we do, but we do have some other really big news. Only a few of you guys know. I was actually really debating on even telling anyone, because getting in my old age or older, I was starting a YouTube channel. I'm way more private. It actually took everything in me in the last month not to say anything to anyone. We are moving back home. We are in the process of selling this place. It's pretty much been on the market for a week, and it just boom, gone. Like, houses are selling like crazy. I feel like everywhere. We ultimately made this decision for all of us. The boys miss their aunties, the boys miss their grandpa and grandma, and just a whole bunch of family members feel like they're missing out on the boys' life, and there's a whole bunch of really good stuff going on at home. I feel like we're missing out too, and we want to all be there for everything good that is going on. Also, you know, with being out here, we do have amazing friends that we have made here. Some that are my best friends that I know I'll be friends with my whole life. I'm so grateful for all the connections that we have made. You can't really ask those friends to watch your kids all the time, because y'all know, if you guys are parents, it is very expensive to have someone watch your kids, with having $20 an hour per kid. And it's like, what's the point in going out and spending $150 to $200 for like 4 hours, 5 hours? It just doesn't make any sense. So we may as well stay home. But with family, they'd be like, hey Amanda, we're gonna go ahead and take the boys, like we'll take them for the weekend or for the night or however long, you know, whatever, and you guys go out and have fun. Obviously it's during the pandemic, so we won't be able to do anything, but there's just a sense of security with being at home, especially with family. The both of us have grown a lot in many different ways. It's just not the same, and we're missing out on a lot, and it sucks. We are going to be driving across the country, which should be really fun. I have never driven across country before. So if you guys do have any suggestions as to where to go, that would be great. Just leave it in the comment section down below. And then what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna get back into the makeup look, is go back in with the roller skates, pretty much do what I did up here, down here. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through it. I have never tried these eyeliners before. The only eyeliners that I do have that I use on the regular are the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliners. A few people in my last haul video said that these are really good. This is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick. This one is in Cosmic Yellow. That's why I put the yellow here. I'm going to swatch it. Oh, it is creamy. It's right there. Get more on here. Let's go ahead and go in with the bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. I'm not gonna go in straight like this because I don't want to disturb my foundation. It looks like a fairly good color and it looks fairly matte. I'm gonna start on this side a little bit. I might try it with a brush this time. I can't remember if I tried it with the Fenty one. The color is really nice and it is definitely matte. There's no sheen to it at all. I'm just gonna go in a little bit like this. Lightly go in. I feel like the brush is moving my foundation around. I don't really like that. Now it just looks like too much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in with my sponge and kind of blend this out because the brush wasn't really doing much for me. It's pretty much just picking up my foundation and moving it around. It's definitely matte. It doesn't have any sheen to it. If anything, the sheen is from the foundation or from my Charlotte Tilbury. So for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with tan lines just to kind of set it a little bit. I kind of want to give it a little bit more depth, just a tiny bit. But I also just want to try this eyeshadow shade as a bronzer because it looks fairly similar to a lot of bronzers that I do own. And then for blush, I'm gonna go back in with Bonfire. It's like a really pretty peach shade. Maybe the West Coast people will know, but this eye look is really giving me Hawaiian Sun guava nectar. It's like just a Hawaiian drink that we would all drink growing up, and it's literally giving me those vibes. I feel like I am a drink right now, like for real. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with Ocean Ave. That's a little dark. We're gonna go ahead and just finish it off here, and I'm gonna go in. Yeah, it's like leaving a cast right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm going to blend this out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with a different highlighter. Yeah, now that it's all blended out, it pretty much just looks like blush that went up a little too high. Like I always do, I'm gonna go in with my Revolution Soph palette. I'm gonna go in with this gold shade. I love this palette so much. Literally been using it nonstop since I've purchased it. I'm gonna go in with a lip liner that I have used before. This is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Cafe. This is a super creamy lip liner. It is more on the warm tone side. I like more of a cool tone. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe lip gloss. This one is in Pixie. It comes off a lot warmer. Maybe if I were to not use the lip liner. Color's really pretty though. So that's Pixie, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the other lip gloss. I'm gonna take this one off. Instead of going in with a Cafe lip liner, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This is my go-to. I mean, honestly, I don't even really need one if I'm gonna be wearing lip gloss, but that's fine. I'm gonna go in with the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Champagne. It is the lightest shade that they have. This smells so good. I love the color, especially with the lip liner. You really don't need that much, but you guys already know I'm extra when it comes to that. The applicator is almost exactly like the Fenty one, and I love that. And now I'm gonna go in with the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Setting Spray in a Dragon Fruit Peach. That smells nice. And then I'm gonna go in with my Wander Beauty Frame Your Face Precise Brow Gel in Clear. I got this in my Ipsy and I love this so much. It's very precise and it literally does get every hair. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into the products real quick. So I'm really glad that I got my Bailey Sarian palette. I really do love the color selection in here. Like she said before in her videos, you have all of these shades right in here. They're very simple. A beginner can use, everyone can use it. You can do a very simple look for work, or you can just go all out, do what I did, even though mine's a little crazy. When you do use the shimmer shades, you should use a setting spray and then apply them, and she's 100% right. They went on so much better with a setting spray. Urban Decay primer, it did really well. I'm pretty sure it did its job. It's gonna take me a few times to actually see if I really do like this. The lip liner, you guys already know that I love the lip liner. The Milk Makeup Matte Stick Bronzer, I really do like this. I love the color of it. I love that it is matte. It blends out really well. If you want to use use a beauty sponge, you can use a beauty sponge, or you can use a brush if you like. I love that it comes in a stick form. I've never used anything in a stick form like this before. Eyeliner, I'm very impressed with this. When I swatched it, it's super creamy. I did one layer and then I waited a little bit for it to dry, and then I added another layer, and it layers really well. The color is really pigmented and bright. The Morphe lip product smells really good. I do really love the color. I think I would like it better on its own without the lip liner. The only gripe that I have about this is when I do layer the color on it, and when it hits like a certain way, the plastic scrapes my lips, which honestly it's not that big of a deal. The Milani Keep It Full lip gloss in Champagne is the one that I'm wearing right now, and I absolutely love it. It feels really good on the lips. It kind of feels like the Buxom ones where it has that menthol minty feeling. Just make your lips look plump. It hasn't really done anything yet. The applicator is really nice. It's very, very similar to the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. The Morphe M562 brush, and it did such a good job blending out the smaller areas, added more color in the areas that it needed it to without it blowing out too much. And last but not least, we have the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Dragon Fruit Peach Setting Spray. The original is absolutely amazing. This feels exactly like the old one, except the only difference is that the smell is different. This is Dragon Fruit Peach. Smells more like peach to me. Not a big deal. I really do like it, and I'm pretty sure I'll be using it all the time. All in all, I really did enjoy everything that I did try. That is it for me. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you guys do want to see anything else, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.